Hello, Sam. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, hear you good. No
Any,
echo at all.
any snow at your house?
It did, like 2 or 3 inches. Everything's covered. How about
Yeah,
you?
we pretty covered here too. Pretty good little snow out there. And I got
Yeah.
a thing on the phone said it's gonna start snowing here in about 10 minutes. I don't know what they think it's been doing, but
I know. They said, well, I looked at the radar on the Weather Channel, and it's going to be moving out here and down there, but they said there's going to be awfully cold winds.
well, it ain't supposed to warm up above freezing 2 or 3 days, so this is gonna hang around a while.
Good thing you got all that meat laid in yesterday.
Yeah, I'm ready. Me and old Henry, though, I don't know, we're gonna get cabin fever for sure if they don't something happen around here.
Well, cabin fever is not so bad. It's according to how you look at it.
I don't know any good way to look at it.
Well, you can think, it could be pneumonia fever. That'd be worse.
Depends on who's got it.
Well, if you had it, it'd be worse than
Oh, it'd be awful if I had it.
fever.
Yeah, it would.
But these big old icicles that was hanging sideways out there, they straightened up now. They're hanging straight.
Okay. I never heard of that, but I guess if it's gonna help me, we're helping to you.
I never did find out what happened with that shaking yesterday.
That what?
That shaking, earthquake, and stuff.
Oh,
that I
yeah, I
experienced
think that was just.
when I was talking to you yesterday.
I think that was just delusions myself.
I think it's just because I was talking to you.
Oh, I do have that. I make the earth shake under your feet.
I got coffee in my thermos, and I'm gonna.
Now there, right there is the key to the mystery. You've been drinking too much of that. You've been drinking too much of that coffee. What? What? You've been drinking too. Don't you get irritable with me. You've been drinking too much of that coffee.
No. You sound pretty this morning.
I'm already getting stir crazy. I don't get to take my excursion today.
Well, instead of thinking about what you're missing out on, think about something to be grateful for. You've got heat, you've got food, you've got Henry.
Well, we're doing pretty good there. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
What more could a man want?
Oh, Henry. He's out there laying in his truck. Asleep. Well, whether he's asleep or not.
Can you imagine being snowed in with me, and I've been there a couple of hours, and me and you both were ready for me to leave, and I couldn't?
We'd find a way, wouldn't we?
Something to be grateful for, that I'm not there.
Yeah, well, I guess things could be worse. Ain't one thing worse than being stuck here by myself.
Being stuck there with me.
Being stuck here with somebody.
Yeah. You are a loner, my dear.
I don't know about that, but can you imagine being in a little old, what is this, about a 9 by 10 room or something? It ain't that wide, I don't guess. And couldn't escape, having to look at the same old face all the time. You know, if I get tired of looking at the same old face now, I just turn the mirror around.
Yeah.
I never get tired of looking at me, though.
Well, you could always, if I was there and you started looking at me, you could always turn your chair around, or mine.
I noticed out at the bridge, the lakes are starting to freeze over. Not a thick ice yet, but it's getting a skim of ice over it. Back years and years and some more years ago, Stoke Lawson down here got out on one of these cold winter days, and that's when they drawed the lake down a lot more in the winter time, but it was still, you know, had plenty of water in it. And he got to fooling around, and he walked across the lake down there, followed an old dog he had across through there, and the lake froze over, and he walked out through there, and he got out there in the middle of the lake, and it popped, and he realized what a mess he'd got himself into. And he tiptoed on across the lake, and he was kind of stuck there. And the only way he could get home was come back across the lake or walk up the road there and across North Dam and back through Lake City and Jacksonville and the Follet, 35, 40 miles.
Oh.
And that's what he done. Him and his dog come wandering in after a while. Yeah, a long time after a while. But he learned his lesson, I reckon.
Wouldn't that have took him several days?
No, he made it the same. When he started, he come on, I'd say 40 miles. One of them blame stink bugs. I'm gonna kill that rascal. I don't know it's winter time. They're everywhere. Everywhere, man.
They show up right when you don't expect them, also.
Right when you appreciate them least. Well, I hope I got him. I believe I did. You can call me cruel and inhuman if you want to, but I'm not Hindu or Buddhist or whatever it is. I don't preserve bugs. I don't eat them either if I can keep from it.
I've smashed me one pea ant this morning on the stove.
That ain't. Somehow that reminds me of the Pink Panther. That ain't.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well.
What you gonna cook today?
Let me stop this thing here. It's enough of that.